Hello and welcome to another little snippet from Dev's Artsy Life. I'm home from work again today and I wanted to show you something. This is kind of a continuation from last night's video with the stitching. But I bought this Thread Magic from Hobby Lobby. And it's a thread conditioner. And all you do is just run it through, apparently. It says it's better than wax, hypoallergenic, strengthens the thread, prevents tangling and fraying, safe for threads and fabrics, and it's acid-free. So, I thought it looked interesting. It's by Taylor Seville Originals, Thread Magic Cube, and it was $8.99. But my daughter had given me a gift card to Hobby Lobby for Christmas. And so I spin it today. I got this yarn. I got 2 skeins of this. I'd been wanting it for a while. It's the, I love this yarn, Brights. I started trying to crochet with it a little bit at work. And I'm not crazy about it, but maybe it was just me. I'm going to try it again tonight. It's really soft, and that's a good thing, but I don't know, there's something about it that's hard to work with, but hopefully I'll do better tonight. So that's one thing I got, and I got my thread conditioner. Let's open this up and see. Okay, well that's cool. So, let's get the thread out. And I've split it and it's only 1 strand. And so you just, I guess, okay, I don't know how this works. I see the stuff in there, but it's not real easy to use. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I guess you're supposed to open it. Alright, let's see what the package says. It shows you opening it and running the thread through. And I'm struggling with that. Okay, here we go. Oh, gosh. Y'all, this is the real deal here. No editing for me. I'd just rather make a fool out of myself. Okay. So here we go. Okay. It helps if you hold the thing in there. But yeah, I can tell a huge difference. So, let's thread and see how this works. I know people use beeswax and that could be better, but I just saw this at Hobby Lobby, so I thought I'd try it. Oh, and I got new little needle threaders just because they were cute. So I'm going to try out one of these because this yarn, not yarn, this thread in particular, I feel like is hard to thread your needle because it kind of frays and splits, but I'm just going to put my needle threader in here. And one thing I will say, you may not have ever used one before. You have to put it in the needle before you put the thread in there, or it won't work. That may be quite elementary, but you might not know if you've never done it before. So, that worked well. Okay. Now I'll put a knot in it and sit down and take some weight off. And I wanted to apologize for yesterday's video and all the coughing. It was the first time filming with a new camera, new phone. And I hope it was okay. Hopefully this one will be better. I don't edit my videos, and I suppose I should, but leave me a comment and let me know what you think of these and if you enjoy them. Okay, so it just snaps back on. Alright, so I'm still working on this. Last night I had to stop because I was coughing so much. So hopefully I'll stitch a little more in this video. And this is just a real simple little thing. Not much to it. But this is where I was using the 3 strands of this thread. And I didn't explain that yesterday. But it was real hard to, I've got little puckers, because it was real hard to get the thread, the whole 3 strands, through the wool felt and the fabric. So I switched to a sharper needle and only 1 strand of the thread, and it was a lot better. So I'm just drawn to circles for some reason, so I'm going to sit down and stitch a little bit and talk to you. I want to get into watercoloring and using Inktense blocks, pencils, Neo colors, and different things like that on fabric. And so that's something to watch for, hopefully. Oh, this works much better. With the thread conditioner. So much better. Last night it was wanting to knot up, and tonight it is not doing that. Much more pleasant to work with. So my recommendation is go to Hobby Lobby or Google this and get you some Thread Magic, the ultimate thread conditioner. I really do like it. It says it strengthens the thread and eliminates static, prevents tangling and fraying. And that is exactly what it's doing, because last night, well, ever since I got this thread, it is a very beautiful thread, but it did tend to fray. Okay, so I've tacked this little circle on. Good grief. Oh, I forgot to knot that last night and finish it off. So I've got 2 more little circles I've cut out, and I have no idea the rhyme or reason for this. Actually, I'm only going to use 1 of them. I'm even having trouble seeing the right or the wrong side of the fabric, but anyway, this is just pure play and it doesn't matter. So on this one, I'm going to make little straight stitches along the, do you see what I'm doing? Let me try zooming in. I've got my camera kind of far away. Oh, that's cool. This new phone, y'all, I've got the Samsung 24 Ultra, and I'm so excited about this. It's 4K, and it does a wonderful job. Okay, so I'm just going outside the circle and making kind of like little rays coming off of it to tack it down. And I'm not a seamstress at all. This is pure therapy. Oh, am I still in the camera? Sorry. Hopefully I am. Bear with me. I'm learning this new setup. Okay, I'm going to try not to. I'm real bad to want to pick it up and put it near my face. Okay, here we go. So I'm just doing a straight stitch, and oh my gosh, y'all, I cannot believe the difference this thread conditioner makes. I'm trying to decide if I want to do them in different, I think I want to do them different sizes. Some long and some short. Isn't that beautiful? That yellow on top of that purple. I'm making sure I'm still in camera. I've got to not move. I just upgraded my phone, and part of the reason was to make these videos for you guys. Hopefully we can do some bookmaking and journaling and watercoloring and all sorts of things. I do have some hot tea tonight because last night I needed some and I didn't have any. I talk and then I get all dried out. I've been drinking it all afternoon in preparation to not cough during this video. It's nothing but the dry heat that between our wood heat here at home and then the electric heater at work. And you see I'm just turning my work and going around the circle. And there's no purpose in this whatsoever except enjoyment. And making something hopefully interesting and pretty. I like working in these little small squares. I like working small on just about everything I do. One more and we'll call it quits. That's kind of cool. All of it was yellow except one little stitch. I like this thread a lot. I'm going to go back into this one and just do some seed stitches. Just going in different directions. I hope you guys have had a good day. I had a lot of fun going to Hobby Lobby at lunch and spending my gift card. And I was so proud of myself because she gave me a $20 gift card along with some other gifts. And I only went over by 48 cents. And I just love my little needle threaders. I love flowers. You'll see if and when I start doing some artwork on camera that I love to paint flowers. Well, you've probably already seen that somewhat. I like the pink against this kind of turquoisey blue. Now you see I probably need to stitch down those edges. So I'm going to do one more circle around of running stitches. And of course I could do the back stitch or any other sort of stitches, but there's just something about that running stitch that I love. I kind of did a back stitch there because I didn't have them spaced very well. My work in stitching is definitely about the process because the results are not professional by any means, but it's fun. And I've got to do something with that thread before I stop tonight. Ugh. This needle is flimsy. It just feels flimsy. Okay. So that's better. I really like this. Oh, it's just fun, fun, fun. I gotta go back underneath here so I can... Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do here, and this is an experiment and it's a little crazy, so, but I want to do it on camera. I have my Inktense pencils. I'm gonna grab them and I'm gonna choose a color that kind of coordinates, maybe a blue, maybe this Malibu color. And I'm just gonna add some color. Kind of in a circle. Okay, now I'm going to come in with mineral blue, which is sort of a darker shade of aqua. And now I'm going to wet this and see what happens. And I hope something happens, but we'll see. Ooh. Now, of course, this wool felt is underneath, so this will have to dry quite a bit. Before I stitch on it. Now I think if I'd have used a block, it might have been better because there's not that much pigment being deposited. But look at the difference when you wet it. It is very much more vibrant. Okay, on this section, I'm going to use a different color. And I think I'm going to use a block. So hold on just 1 second. This is what I keep my Inktense blocks in. I found this at the thrift store and I just loved it. It's very 70s. But I have in here this gorgeous, I think it's fuchsia block, and I'm just gonna color in here, and let's Let's go ahead and wet it and see what it looks like. That does better. I'm going to go in on the wet fabric and it'll really put a little bit in that section too to tie it together. Now the other way you can do this is to actually put your, oh no, you guys, I wasn't in the camera. I'm going to let's do that, and then I won't be out of the camera. I'm really sorry. Please bear with me while I learn all this. Okay, so that is gorgeous. I love bright colors. All right, so I'm going to do this and just kind of shade in these areas. And when this dries, these Inktense blocks will be permanent. And if you iron it, it will set even better. All right, so I'm going to end the purple right there, and I'm going to come back in. I've got this color, which is 2 green, and I've got this color, which is not turquoise. So I am going to go back to these colors and just put more pigment, or try to. This is the mineral blue. These are new colors too. And then the Malibu is a lighter color. I'm going to put it up here. I am absolutely just playing with no plan, as you can tell. So I've gone back into the wet fabric. And darkened it. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some water to that. And I'm just using a synthetic size 2 watercolor brush. Actually, I probably need a bigger one. I'm going to get, well, gosh, this is a size 2. I'm going to get a 6. So it'll hold more water and kind of spread this around. I should have done this before I attached the wool backing, but anyway, next time. I am absolutely playing and just taking you along with me. Okay, so it needs some of the Malibu right in here. All right, so there we go. Let me work on this a little bit to smooth it out. Now what I'm going to do, and I like how it's bleeding on the edges. That's kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is come in here with lots of little stitching and just add to it. maybe some chain stitches. I don't know if I really like this. But I'm going to wait till it dries. So we're going to end that today, folks. And I thank you for being here. And please forgive me for the few minutes when I was out of the frame. Hopefully you will enjoy this, and they'll get better as I go along. So one more look at this beauty. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, that would have been too green. Okay. I'll come back again and wax more thread, and or condition more thread, and we'll stitch and paint some more. Thanks for being here. See you next time.